Looks like it's my turn to make a video. Huh. Didn't expect myself to get one. But it looks like I know what we're gonna be ranking today. But, hey everybody. This is, I don't know if I'm allowed to say my name, but, just call me AVI. So yeah, I am AVI, and today I'm gonna be ranking Disney villains. And yeah, we're gonna be ranking them. So, didn't expect myself to get a video, but I guess every one of us gets an introduction. So it looks like this is my introduction to the channel, which is a villains tier page. So, how are we going to rank these villains? Well, the rules here are going to be pretty simple. We're going to be ranking them based on how evil they are, what was their evil plan, how did they get defeated in the end, and a few bonus points. Also, if you're wondering why there's already some characters ranked, it's because for some reason, I was actually trying to look for a tier page that was already updated to Wish, which was the latest one, but for some reason I couldn't find one. Not to mention a lot of these characters were sidekicks. So, I already ranked these right here. And speaking of the actual tier page, let's talk about it, shall we? So we have our first tiering, Beyond Evil. These are Disney villains that are so evil that they're basically beyond a lot of villains in the Disney universe. So then we have Pure Evil, which is A tier. Basically, this is self-explanatory as well. Evil, basically evil, but not enough to be pure evil. Then we have Messed Up, which is our C rank. Basically, these are villains that just do pretty messed up acts, but they wouldn't be up here yet. Then we have D tier, which is just bad guy. And then we have Flat Out Trash. These are all pretty self-explanatory, and you'll see when we rank these Disney villains. We have Don't Remember, which are villains which I honestly just don't remember. Like, I don't remember them. Maybe I recognize the movie they're from, but I don't remember anything else. So, of course, we have a lot of sidekicks. So, I already ranked all of them before we started. And then we have Don't Count. These are villains that I don't think count. But you'll see what I mean when we rank them. So, let's step into this, shall we? So, first up, we have is the Evil Queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Let's see. She did try to kill Snow White on multiple... Snow White. Okay, I almost said Cinderella. She keeps trying so hard to kill Snow White. And I think her design as the Evil Queen and the Witch, I think they were pretty scary for the first Disney movie. But, she does try to kill Snow White, like a lot of times, and then tries to kill the Seven Dwarves. But I don't know. I don't know where to rank her, honestly. I think she's pretty evil enough as is, so I'll put the Evil Queen in, yeah, I guess pure evil. Because her reasoning to kill Snow White is pretty, yeah, pure evil. She tries to kill Snow White because she wants to be the fairest in the land, which doesn't work in the end. And then she ends up... Oh, right, that's another thing we're going to be ranking them on. Disney defeats. How did they get defeated in the end? She's the first villain to get a triple finisher. She falls, then she gets crushed by a boulder, and then she gets eaten by the vultures. So yeah, I think the Evil Queen will be in A tier. So next is Honest John from Pinocchio. I mean, Honest John. I don't know about this one. He does do a lot of distracting to Pinocchio. And he is the one that keeps getting Pinocchio to all these other scenarios, like with these next few Disney villains. I mean, he does have the first villain song. Hi Diddly Dee, if I remember correctly. So yeah, Honest John, he basically is just a big distraction. He keeps taking Pinocchio away to all these different places and introduced to all these other villains. But he himself, I put him in Messed Up. Because he keeps distracting Pinocchio, and he's the reason why Pinocchio keeps getting into these, other villains who we're going to be talking about. So I'll give Honest John C tier. Also because he does get the first villain song in Disney history. So yeah, fun fact, Honest John was the first villain to have a villain song. And it's okay at best. So next is Stromboli. Stromboli, also from Pinocchio. Can these stupid things go away? Okay. Alrighty. Stromboli. He does take Pinocchio to his puppet show, and he does threaten to kill Pinocchio. He's only in like a few scenes, honestly. I put him in the same tiering as Honest John. Because Stromboli, Stromboli to me was kind of there, honestly. I mean, the whole puppet scene I think was cool. And he does threaten to kill Pinocchio into firewood. But he doesn't really do that much after. He kind of just shows up for like one scene and then he's gone. So honestly, I think if he had a bit more screen time, he would have been a bit higher. So I'll give Stromboli C tier as well. But now we have the Coachman. Oh boy, the Coachman. This guy is definitely, in my book, the main antagonist. Just put him in evil. This dude is actually no pure evil. The Coachman, he takes Pinocchio to Pleasure Island. All the boys get turned into donkeys. He takes them to salt mines. So basically, you know the word, slavery. This dude is just messed up, but he's pure evil. And keep in mind, remember that scene where he's talking to Honest John and he says they'll never come back as boys? That scene is terrifying. I think the Coachman is easily just the most messed up out of all the villains in Pinocchio. So yeah. Monstro. I don't count him. I don't count Monstro as a villain, honestly. He only shows up for like one scene, and then that's it. He tries to eat Geppetto, but he doesn't. And then that's it. So yeah. So basically, the Pinocchio villains are mostly kind of mez, but the Coachman is definitely the most messed up. So now we have Fantasia villains. So we have Zeus. I honestly don't remember what he does. I legit just don't remember. I haven't seen Fantasia in a long time, so I legit just don't remember what he does. So sorry to any of you who have seen this part in Fantasia. So sorry to all of you who have. But now we have Chernabog, which, okay, be honest with yourself. He is basically the devil of Disney. The devil. This dude can't even be killed. He can only get affected by sunlight, and then he just goes away. But he doesn't die. Not to mention, he can summon demons, kill demons, bring back people alive just to kill them again. If you have not seen Night on Bald Mountain, then honestly, that is the golden dark moment in Disney history, and thus giving Chernabog the Beyond Evil S tier rank. So next is the Ringmaster from Dumbo. The Ringmaster from Dumbo. He's just a bad guy. He's just your typical evil ringmaster leader character. You know, whipping the animals, hurting the animals, you know, stuff like that. Nothing really anything too exciting. So, next is Man from Bambi. I believe this is the Man from Bambi. Which, this is a kind of a philosophical villain because we don't actually see the man that killed Bambi's mother and caused the forest fire. Which honestly, if you kind of think about it, yeah, evil. Makes sense. I mean, if you kind of think about it, we are the villains in Bambi. We're killing the animals, destroying their homes. This got way too deep all of a sudden. Let's just go to the next one. We have the one Bambi character who tried to fight Bambi for Faline. Yeah, he's just a bad guy. He didn't do anything in that scene. He just fought Bambi and then lost, like a little wimp. That's what we call a skill issue. So if I remember correctly, his name is Renault? I don't remember his name, but I think it's Renault. He's the deer that tries to take Faline from Bambi, but then Bambi fights him and then wins. Yeah, he's just kind of there. Alright, so next is the wolf from Peter and the Wolf. Does he count? I mean, actually, yeah, he's bad guy as well. He tries to kill Peter and his animal friends, and I believe he killed a lot of the livestock. So, I'll give the wolf from Peter and the Wolf D tier. He doesn't really do anything. He's just a wolf. That's it. Nothing too exciting as well. Moving on. So next is Teddy Tatty. This is Teddy Tatty. He is from Make My Music, along with the wolf. And if you ever seen the one short, the whale that can sing opera, he basically kills Willie the whale at the end. He kills him. Yeah, he's messed up. Teddy Tatty believes that Willie the whale ate an opera singer, and then he kills him because he thought he was saving him. But in reality, he killed an innocent whale for his talents. So I put him in messed up as well. So next up is Lumpjaw from Fun and Fancy Free. This is Lumpjaw. So Lumpjaw, he's basically Pete as a bear. That's basically him. He's basically Pete the cat if he was a bear. He's pretty aggressive. He wants to take Lulubelle, the name of the love interest, because Lumpjaw, he comes from the movie Bongo the Bear. I don't think a lot of people remember him. Can these stupid things go away? Alright, so I put him in messed. Do I put him in messed up? Nah, he's bad guy. Basically, Bongo the Bear is about a bear who works at the circus, then he leaves the circus, then he lives in the wild, finds a girl. You know this. Although a lot of people don't remember him. So next up is Willie the Giant from Mickey and the Beanstalk. I put him in low C. I mean, he is a giant. He is pretty terrifying for his sheer size. But other than that, he's kind of stupid. I mean, like, he has all these cool abilities and stuff, but he doesn't do anything too exciting. He basically just gets defeated because he's stupid. But then again, he did steal the harp, and thus caused the whole village to turn into a wasteland. So I guess that gives him some good villain points. So I'll put Willie the Giant in C tier. So next is Mr. Winky from The Wind in the Willows. Mr. Winky, yeah, he's just bad guy. He's just your average bad guy. He takes Toad Hall from Mr. Toad because Mr. Toad has these manias. Honestly, there's really nothing to this guy. He's just your typical greedy douchebag. And then he just takes Toad Hall because everyone believed that Mr. Toad was psychotic. He basically just took advantage of the situation. So I'll put Mr. Winky in D tier. Nothing too exciting. But now we have the Headless Horseman. He is pure evil, no question. This dude is an evil entity who kills people for their heads. And even kills Mr. Ichabod at the end. Not to mention, fun fact, the Headless Horseman is the only Disney villain to win. Up till today. Not even kidding. The only Disney villain to win. And he never gets defeated. The undefeatable Disney villain, everybody. The Headless Horseman. So for that, not to mention for his song, he gets A tier. No question. So next is Lady Tremaine from Cinderella. Yeah, messed up. Easily. The evil stepmother known to make Cinderella's life utter hell. And even almost took her happy ending because she's a stubborn little shit. Yeah, I think if we all seen Cinderella, we already know about her. Easy. She's an easy C tier. No question. So next is the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. This one's hard actually. I mean, where do I rank her? I mean, she does want to take out people's heads if they make a mistake. And she does almost take capture. Nah, I honestly don't remember that much from Alice in Wonderland. So I'll give her the A tier because she does want to take people's heads off all the time, and she almost captures Alice. I just don't remember that much from her, but even then, she is pretty messed up and pretty much pure evil. Actually, now I'll just put her in evil. Because if you think about it, she doesn't even exist because the whole thing is a dream. So I'll just put her in evil, I guess. I guess that makes sense. So now we have Captain Hook from Peter Pan. Timeless classic villain, but he's messed up at best. He just wants to kill Peter Pan because he fed his hand to the crocodile, and then that's what caused his whole Peter Pan obsession. He's so obsessed with him that that's his top priority. Captain Hook I don't think is terrible, but he definitely has a lot of missed potential. So I'll just give Captain Hook C tier. Not to mention his song, The Elegant Captain Hook, is kind of boring. In my book, at least. Now we have the Siamese cats from Lady and the Tramp. I don't even remember what they did. I don't even remember. Don't they just troll Lady the whole time? Don't they just troll Lady the whole time? I don't really remember what they do. So I'll put them in don't remember. Also, their song is trash. We the Siamese is supposedly racist. So I guess I'll give them that one. So also we have the Rat. Yeah, he's trash. He just shows up for like one scene and then he gets killed and that's it. So yeah, I'll put him in flat out trash. So next is Maleficent, Queen of Evil, the Queen of Evil. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious where she's going. Just put her here. I mean, think about it. She's literally known as the Queen of all Disney Evil. She wasn't invited to the party, so she puts a curse on Aurora, which puts her in a deep sleep for a long time, then turns into a dragon, and then gets killed in the most badass way possible. So yeah, Maleficent's pure evil. Again, if you've never seen Sleeping Beauty, I recommend it. It's really fun, and Maleficent just slays. So, hashtag Maleficent slays. Don't actually make that a hashtag, please. Alright, Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. She does want to kill puppies, and her song does slap. Top of C, actually. Cruella de Vil does want to kill innocent puppies just to make a sweater, which is pretty messed up. But compared to the others, she's definitely not like A tier. Because sadly there are people out there that do want to kill innocent animals just for clothing. But with that said, she is the top of C tier. Because while her song is amazing and catchy, she herself isn't really winning any medals anytime soon. So now we have Mad Madam Mim from Sword in the Stone. Yeah, she's D. She's nothing too memorable, honestly. She, excuse me, let me have a quick drink. Sorry about that. So Mad Madam Mim. She's pretty forgettable, honestly. Pretty forgettable. She doesn't really do anything crazy. She basically just shows off how crazy her magic is, and then tries to hurt Arthur, then gets defeated in the wizard battle. Her song Mad Madam Mim is honestly pretty forgettable. So basically, forgettable is the perfect word to describe Mad Madam Mim. Sorry, and I know there are some Mad Madam Thims out there, but to all of you, she's nothing too special. Sorry. Next is Caw. Caw from the Jungle Book. He tries to eat Mowgli. He does have a good villain song. See. He keeps trying to kill Mowgli because he wants to eat him. He does have cool hypnotizing powers, though. I'll give him that. He's a pretty good hypnotist. But other than that, he's just kind of just there. Although it's weird because I honestly thought he would be the main antagonist, but it's not him. So now we have a villain that might surprise some of you. We have King Louie. King Louie, does he even count? I mean, either way, I think I put him in don't count, actually. Sorry, my throat is messing up. But King Louie, does he count, honestly? I mean, yes, he tries to kidnap Mowgli and try to teach him how to make fire. But other than that, he doesn't really do anything too crazy either. I'll put King Louie in don't count for now, because I think that would make most sense. Also, his song, banger. I want to be like you, indeed. So next is Shere Khan, the actual main antagonist. The actual one. Again, he wants to kill Mowgli because he hates man. That's basically it. But he is evil. He is evil. I'll give him that. He does want to kill Mowgli and even almost kill Baloo. He even almost killed him because he wanted to kill Mowgli, but then he gets defeated by getting a stick of wood tied up to his tail, and then he got lit up on fire. So, I guess that makes Shere Khan B tier? I mean, again, killing a child is evil, but he gets defeated in the goofiest way possible. So I guess that kind of checks out. So next is Edgar from Aristocats. Trash. Absolute trash. No, I don't like Edgar at all. He's basically the butler who wants to get rid of the cats because he wants to be rich. That's it. That's his plan. He wants to kill the cats because he wants to be rich. And then he gets defeated and gets sent to Timbuktu. Honestly, absolute trash. Edgar is absolute garbage. He's a pretty lackluster villain, and compared to even the rest of D tier, he's nothing too exciting. So, Edgar gets F. Nothing fun about him at all. So now we have Prince John from Robin Hood. Oh boy. He is a tyrant, and he does try to kill Robin Hood. I mean, let's see. I think here's good. Prince John is evil, but there's one thing that kind of gives him the downgrade. One being, his mummy side, like mommy and all that stuff. And, I think that's it. He is a tyrant, but he's a crybaby, and the song is pretty goofy. So, Prince John gets B tier. Nothing too exciting, but he's pretty memorable for some reason. So next is Madame Medusa from The Rescuers. Madame Medusa. She kidnaps a child, makes the child get a diamond, has no resentment, has 2 gators as pets. Yeah, I put her here. I put Medusa in C tier. Nothing too exciting-ish. I keep saying not too exciting at all. Oh my god. Sorry about that. My throat's messing up, but Madame Dusa is basically just this heartless being who just wants a rock. A shiny rock. Nothing too crazy either. So yeah. So now we have Amos from Fox and the Hound. Yeah, I put him here. I put him in D tier. He basically wants to kill Todd because he thought he was going after his chickens. But in reality, he doesn't want to kill anybody. And then he shoots his own foot, and then that's how he gets defeated in the end. Amos is kind of just honestly. He tries to kill a fox for the wrong reason, and then he pays for his own mistakes in the end. So I'll give Amos from Fox and the Hound D tier. So the Horned King from the Sorcerer's Stone. Wait, no, that's not right. No, it's the Black Cauldron. Why did I say Sorcerer's Stone? What the fuck? That's Harry Potter. But anyway, Horned King from the Black Cauldron. Yeah, he's pure evil. He wants to bring back a dead army and try to take over. Evil Tyrant gets defeated by the Black Cauldron itself. Yeah, not to mention his design is pretty terrifying. He is a Horned King, and he lives up to it. And the way he gets defeated is pretty brutal. So, Horned King gets A tier. Professor Ratigan from the Great Mouse Detective. Oh boy, where do we put him? Oh boy, he has a great song. You know, the world greatest criminal mind. Let's see. I put him in evil. He wants to become the king. I think he wants to try to kill the queen, if I remember. He admits to doing a lot of evil crimes like drowning children. I believe that's what he said. Professor Ratigan's basically messed up, but he is a pretty good rat mob boss, so I'll give him the B tier. B tier for Ratigan. Next is Bill Sykes from Oliver and Company. Oh boy. So here's the irony. I think DeSoto and Roscoe are more terrifying than Bill himself. And as for him, he's just your typical mob boss. If he doesn't get paid, then he kills you. Nothing too extreme, but he is a threat. And even almost tries to kill Dodger and Oliver just because he wanted to kidnap Penny. And that's basically it. Also, he gets run over by a train at the end, and that's how he gets killed. Yeah, C tier makes sense for Bill Sykes. So now we're at the golden age of Disney, the golden age of villains. Oh boy, this is quite the roller coaster ride, isn't it? So first up is Ursula from The Little Mermaid. I just got one thing to say. Body language. Yeah, we all knew that joke was coming. But anyway, Ursula, pure evil. No question. A manipulator, deal maker, wants to rig everything in her favor. Sabotages the wedding. Literally becomes a giant kraken and gets impaled. Not to mention, Poor Unfortunate Souls is a banger as well. So all of this, with all that put together, that makes Ursula a pure evil character. So with that, A tier for Ursula. So now we have McCleat from The Rescuers Down Under. Excuse me. Alright, so McCleat. Yeah, he's your typical like poacher character. Wants to catch your endangered animals, kill them, sell them, mistreat them. Yeah, typically your typical poacher character. But McCleat's is evil. Not pure evil, but evil. So, yeah. Basically, evil poacher character. And that's it. Next is... Yep, the man himself, Gaston. Now, this is interesting because with Gaston, a lot of people say that he isn't evil. Some people say that he is, some people say he isn't. So, where do I rank him? He wants to get the girl, but wants to kill the beast. This is interesting because a lot of people believe that Gaston isn't evil because his intentions were good, but they're all for the wrong reasons. And he does get 2 villain songs, the mob song and Gaston. I'll put Gaston in... I'll put him in here. Actually, wait. That's better. Yeah, so Gaston gets evil, being B tier, because he does want to kill an innocent... Actually, no, the beast isn't innocent at all. What am I saying? Alrighty, next is Jafar, the evil sorcerer of Aladdin. So where do I rank this guy? Let's see. Wants to take over the kingdom, becomes a... You know what? We've already seen this movie. We know where he's going. He's going here. He's pure evil. This dude just wants nothing but power. And then he literally becomes a genie at the final climax. Not to mention his villain song is also pretty good. Actually, no, the villain song is trash. I'll put him right here. His villain song is pretty trash, but Jafar himself is a pretty good threat. Basically having the most power in all of Saudi Arabia. Pretty crazy, honestly. So I'll give Jafar, A tier. So that's where he's going. So next is Scar from The Lion King. I wonder where he's going. I wonder where. I mean, come on. Literally the most iconic villain, arguably, in all of Disney. Literally. His whole character is amazing. Wants to kill his brother, takes over the kingdom, turns it into a wasteland, gets killed by the fire and his hyena henchmen. Be Prepared is a banger. I mean, come on. Scar is basically one of the closest things to being a perfect Disney villain. Easily A tier. Nothing's gonna beat Chernobog, but he's one of the closest. So General Ratcliffe from Pocahontas. He gets 2 villain songs like Gaston. Yeah, he's evil. Wants to take over the Indian land and wants to destroy the ecosystem. Not to mention he lies to his pioneers. Yeah, it's just like in his song, Mine, 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 where all he wants, whatever he wants, is his and his only. Nothing too crazy, just, he just wants power and wants to be rich. That's it. So, Claude Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. I mean, come on. He's basically the same thing as Scar. He's almost the same person. An evil preacher? I mean, let me put that in a bit more detail. Tries to kill Quasimodo as a baby, tries to kill Esmeralda, believes that the gypsies are evil, tries to burn down all of wherever the heck this movie took place. I don't remember. His song Hellfire goes hard. I mean, come on. Frollo is a timeless classic too. So, Hades from Hercules. Okay, let's get this out of the way. He shouldn't be the villain. But due to misaccuracy, he is. So, Hades tries to take over Olympus, summons the Titans, tries to kill Hercules when he was a toddler. Yeah, pure evil. Yeah, I think I put Hades in pure evil too. I'll probably put him like right here. Actually, wait. Give me a minute. God damn it. I'm trying to fix this. There. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Alright. So Hades, basically, evil god, tries to take over Olympus. Also, his song kind of sucks as well. So I'll give him that one as well. So Hades A tier. Shen Yu from Mulan. Yeah, he's pure evil too. He killed a lot of people, killed a lot of innocents, tries to kill Mulan. You know? Yeah, basically your evil warlord titan character. Although I wish he spoke a bit more. But Shen Yu is a menace. I mean, again, he's an expert at weapon and fighting experience. This dude he killed a lot of innocent people just because he wanted to increase his empire. So Shen Yu gets A tier as well. There's a lot of A tiers, honestly. There's a lot of them. But then again, that's the golden age for you. That's the golden age of Disney for you. So Sabor. I don't count him. Sabor, yes, he killed Tarzan's parents. But other than that, he's just a predator. That's what predators do. He's just trying to survive. So I don't count Sabor. So now we have Clayton from Tarzan. Clayton. Tries to enslave the gorillas. Tries to capture them all. Oh yeah, his death is also insane. I completely forgot about that. His death is also crazy. So I'll give Clayton. Yeah, I think he's just evil. Yeah, I put him here. I think a lot of the main characters are mostly just evil. I mean, again, he tries to kill Tarzan with his gun. Basically kill Kerchak, which was his father. And he has the darkest... No, actually, he has one of the top 5 darkest death scenes in Disney. He gets hanged. So, yeah. So now we have reached the 2000s. The 2000 villains. So we have the Jack in the Box from Fantasia 2000. I don't know where to rank this guy. I think I'll just put him in Don't Remember. Because I think he tried to take, like, a ballerina. And then there's this one guy who wanted her. And then he had to end up fighting him. I honestly don't remember that much. But I think that's what happened. He fights the main hero for the ballerina girl. And then he gets burnt to death. I'll put him here. I put him in pretty messed up. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so we have the Phoenix. So we have the Phoenix as well from Fantasia 2000. The Phoenix Bird. I honestly don't remember what this thing did. I don't remember. So, yeah, don't remember. The Carnotaur. The Carnotaur from Dinosaur. Yeah, he doesn't count. He just wants to kill things because he wants to survive. So now we have this guy. Yeah, he's just a dick. I don't remember his name, but he's the leader. He's the leader of the herbivores. And he basically talks down to them. Basically a tyrant, but not too tyranny. So I put him in bad guy. Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. My throat. Okay. I need another drink. Give me a minute. Alright. There we go. Where'd I put Yzma? Oh, there she is. Yzma! Timeless classic, honestly. Wants to kill the Emperor, wants the power, tries to make sure that Cusco is dead. Not to mention, fun fact, Yzma has a villain song actually, but it got removed from the final cut. I will say though, if you want to listen to Yzma's, if you want to give that a listen, I recommend it. It's actually really good. And as for Yzma herself, she's pure, actually messed up. I put her in pretty messed up. She's basically just a really good, goofy villain, but still good regardless. So now we have, I don't remember this guy, but he's from, Atlantis. He's the antagonist from Atlantis. He basically wants to join the expedition so he can take all the riches. And then, he killed some of his comrades. And then he tries to kill Milo. Yeah, pure evil actually. I put him there. I put him like right here. Yeah, that seems good. I don't remember his name, but he's like the commander. And then he tries to kill Milo for the riches. And then he gets cut by like some blue sharp object. And then he turns into the weird like blue rock monster. Yeah, I don't remember much about Atlantis, but I remember that he was a pretty good villain. Excuse me again. Captain Gontu from Lilo and Stitch. Oh god, I don't know where to rank him. You know what, actually, I'll put him here. He tries to catch Stitch. Oh, no. He wants to invade Hawaii I don't remember this. Crap, let me see if I can remember. Yeah, I think he's C tier. He just tries to do his job, but also kidnaps, Lilo. And then tries to kill Stitch. And then he gets defeated by the commander, the head honcho in the end. I don't remember Gontu that much, honestly, but I think he's a C tierer. Yeah, I don't remember these two. They're from Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet villains, but I don't remember them exactly. This is the guy from Brother Bear, if I remember. He tries to kill the bears. He's just bad guy. He's a hunter who kills animals, and that's it. So yeah, I guess that's it for him. Next is Alameda Slim from Home on the Range. Oh boy. This is a hard one to rank. Oh boy. Let's see. Where do I rank you? He does have hypnotizing powers. And, so basically, oh god, this video is actually a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. But Alameda Slim, he's a cattle rustler who has yodel powers, and, he tries to hypnotize all the cows and take over the land. I put him here. Low C, I think, is good. I like his song, though. His yodel song is pretty good, surprisingly for a movie that's absolute trash. So yeah, I'll put him there. The aliens from Chicken Little. They're trash. Absolute trash, honestly. Well, actually, wait. There we go. The aliens from Chicken Little. They basically just wanted to vacation on Earth. But yet they did it in such an alien way that everyone panicked. And then they lost their son, Kirby. I don't want to talk about it. This movie's trash, and the aliens were not good. So next is the hat from Meet the Robinsons. This is the hat. I don't remember it, honestly. So I'll just put it there. So next is the agent from Bolt. Yeah, he's just a dick. Nothing too exciting. He's not an agent, what are they called? What are those people called? What are they called? He's basically tries to make all the decisions. I guess, I don't know, but I think he's like an agent. Yeah, he is an agent, okay. Alright, well, he's just a dick. That's it. He's just a dick. So next is Dr. Facilier. Okay. This might surprise, but I put him here. What here? I think Dr. Facilier is pretty cool. He has some drip. His Friends on the Other Side song is awesome. The only thing that I don't like is his plan. His plan is basically to get rich, but yet he has so much voodoo power. I don't get why he has such a boring plan, but I gotta give him credit. Friends on the Other Side is a banger song. I love his voice, and I love his voodoo magic. And he does try to kill the frogs so he can keep his power. And his friends on the other side are pretty threatening too. So I'll give Dr. Facilier A tier. I don't remember you guys, but you're from Tangled. Oh no, wait. They're the guys that try to capture Flint, if I remember. Yeah, I've just put him here. So, Mother Gothel. Mother knows best. Yeah, I put her in evil. Mother Gothel, she was a witch who kidnapped a baby, who only wanted her for her hair because of the flower, then loses because Flint cuts Rapunzel's hair, then gets killed due to old age. Not to mention, Mother Knows Best is a great song. So yeah, Mother does know best, unless if your name is Mother Gothel. Alright, we only got a few villains left. Oh god, this video is actually kind of draining. So next is Turbo, also known as King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, he's pure evil actually. Messed up. I put King Candy in messed up. He got rid of the memories in his game. Candy Rush. Wait, what was the name of the game? Was it Candy Rush? It's the card game, but you know what I mean. We've seen Wreck-It Ralph. He basically got rid of a lot of the data, and then it's revealed that he was Turbo, and then he turns into the weird insect monster amalgamation. But the way he goes out is pretty cool. But yeah, King Candy is an evil tyrant who messed up the files of his own game because he wanted to be supremacy, I guess. The Duke of Weaselton from Frozen. Yeah, he's just there. He acts like a goofy guy, but then he hires Hans to kill Elsa to stop the winter from coming. But other than that, he's just there, so I'll give him that. Prince Hans, trash. Trash. I hate Hans. I hate him. He's not even a villain until like the last few minutes. His whole reason for being a villain is basically, I want to be a king by killing female. And he didn't even love Anna. And his song, Love is an Open Door, is trash. Hans is one of the worst plot twist villains that they ever made. Easy F tier. Terrible character. I don't like him. So now we have Callahan, also known as Yokai. I believe his name is Yokai, but it's Professor Callahan from Big Hero 6. Yeah, I put him in messed up. A good professor who lost his daughter because of an experiment gone wrong, and then he takes Heroes' microbots to cause a lot of problems and chaos, and even almost gets a university sucked in by a black hole machine? Yeah, I put Professor Callahan in messed up. But other than that, he's not like Hans, where he's trash. Although, I do hate the fact that he's the villain, because Callahan... excuse me. Ugh, God. My point is, Callahan is not great, but he's not terrible. But I kind of wish that Cray was the villain, not him. And speaking of which, Mayor Bellwether from Zootopia. Yeah, she's in low. She's in low. At least with Callahan, he had a good weapon. He had good weapons. Mayor Bellwether doesn't even do much of the villainy until the end. She kind of just stays around until the end. She basically wants to turn all the predators into their wild, natural. I can't English. Jesus Christ. I can't English. Okay, so Bellwether wants to dominate Zootopia by turning all the predators into their wild selves and spread by fear. That's basically what I'm trying to say. She wants to spread fear by turning predators into their wild selves. And that's why she kind of just lays low until the end. So Mayor Bellwether gets C tier, and like Callahan, she's a bad twist villain. Not kind of executed badly. So now we have the Coconut Pirates from Moana. They're just bad. They're just bad guys. They just want to take the heart of Te for themselves and almost capture Moana. Yeah, they kind of just were there, honestly. So next is Tamatoa. Oh boy, this might be, let's see. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but I'm gonna put Tamatoa in C tier. The reason why is because, one, while Shiny is an amazing song, he kind of is just there. Other than that, he kind of just gives us backstory on Maui, and then he kind of just gets defeated. I'm sorry to all the Tamatoa fans out there, but he's nothing too special, other than his Shiny song. So yeah, this is the part where everyone's gonna hate me. So next is Taka. Taka, again from Moana. I probably put her in. Honestly, don't know where to put her. I guess messed up or evil. She did cause a lot of destruction, and she did try to kill Moana and Maui, especially at the end. I put her here. Actually, yeah, I like that. Taka kind of just was just this monster who just wanted to cause chaos, and that's basically it. Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Thanks, computer. I see that you're really nice. Of course. So next is Arthur from Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet. It's a virus that took over Ralph. A virus that took over Ralph and caused the Ralph virus. I put it in evil. Because it's an AI virus that took over Ralph. And then, that said, we have the Ralph virus. And I put it in low B. Because that's its final form. And it caused a lot of chaos throughout the internet. And there we have it. My opinion on Disney villains and the AVI Disney villain tier page. I think this tier page is actually pretty good. I may have missed a few details, but overall, I am satisfied with my tier page. And I hope you guys agree as well. So yeah, that'll be it for my video on Disney villain tier pages. So yeah, if you enjoyed my introduction to the channel, hit the like, hit the bell, and comment down below. And we'll be making another Disney tier page with Disney villain songs coming soon. So without further ado, I hope you guys have a good day. And I hope you all enjoyed my ranking system on the Disney villains. And if you don't, comment your own tier page and I'll check it out. So, I'll see y'all later.